Make sure you check out Strip Down this week.
Wait a minute.
Rapid tornado of questions.
Picasso!
Coming all the way from the Queen City.
This week, Strip Down goes green.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's Jiminy.
The last Saskatchewan performance.
It's stripping me down.
All the way from Crake, Saskatchewan. Tommy John.
He's a friend of Arms Up.
That's my cake.
There's the first shot of the night. Keep it going.
Basically, you're saying you're better than
Sit
me.
down and play your instruments.
Jay Semphill.
They'll bring the party. All you got to do is show up.
Are we still on the air? You are watching Stripped Down, Saskatchewan's only award-winning local music showcase, the show that brings the venue to you in the comfort of your own living room. As always, I am your host, Curtis Anderson, and tonight we got a special guest coming all the way from Prince Albert, Saskatchewan. Ladies and gentlemen, Matt Remenda.
I lay on the line. I know it makes me free. I'm here to follow your design. That old path I walk, business of mine alone. Exactly what I'm doing it for. Tell man what you know. Tell man when you roll forward, why do you turn back? Sometimes you hold the line, nothing left to do but press it back. I have seen your intentions and I've watched you break. I know all your motives and those mistakes you made. Take it down with a grain of salt. Too busy to believe yourself that it's way too late. Explain to me, man, why you're mad, why you're so afraid. These old things from my lips seem a little bit absurd. Oh no, all my actions speak far louder than any words. Loudest to speak my intentions shine through in good time. No intention between you and I could be the dividing line. A little bit further and you'll get through. Hey man, what you got to lose? More back down now, starting new. Hey man, giving it too soon. A little bit further and you'll get through. Hey man, what you got to lose? More back down now, starting new. track my head so offline. Know where you're going, but you're making good time. I'm breaking your back and breaking your mind. Looking for something that you don't think you'll find. Just be strong, just have faith. Be content with where you're placed. Just be strong, just have faith. I know you're gonna find your way. Find your way. Best foot falling down, best foot falling down, best foot falling down. Best foot falling down, best foot falling down, best foot falling down. Best foot falling down, best foot falling down, best foot falling down. Best foot falling down, best foot falling down, best foot falling down to make your back go round.
Wow! Matt Remenda on the Shaw TV studios tonight. You're watching Strip Down. That was fantastic. This is what Strip Down is all about. This was the original plan. Have a super talented guy, guitar, playing the heck out of it. Welcome to Strip Down.
Thanks so much, man.
Awesome. You impressed me already. I'm looking forward to the next 55 minutes, 52 minutes, whatever we're at. Some people, some artists wait like a year to get on Strip Down. You jumped the line with your email where you said you're, quote, huge fan of the show. You've done your homework. You know how to butter us up. So from Prince Albert, you watch the show regularly, somewhat regularly?
Whenever I can.
Whenever you can? Fair enough. That made me smile. That said, okay, Matt Remenda is going to jump the line now if he's a big fan of the show. So you said that, and then you also said you promised a mind-blowing show. That was...
I did.
Throwing that out there, and you've already delivered. What was that first song? That was incredible.
I call that one Best Foot. Best Foot, yes.
I can't help but notice you play about twice as fast as most people. How disciplined is that?
Well, I'm just nervous, that's why.
No.
No, I've spent many 10-hour days sitting in my basement just playing,
hammering on that thing.
Yeah.
So Prince Albert.
See.
Yes. You must love it this time of year. So close to all the lakes.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Well, getting there. Maylong.
Maylong
and all.
We'll talk about Maylong and Waskasiu and all sorts of Prince Albert National Park stuff. But first things first. Excited for tonight?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Nervous? You're just talking a little bit before?
Absolutely.
Yeah. So what made you? You're watching Strip Down. It's been on for a while. Why suddenly were you like, okay, now's the time? Now I'm going to make the phone call.
Actually, I could give you a really long-winded. I'll try to keep it short.
No, go for it.
I left university this last semester.
Okay.
That was my first semester, and I decided, you know what, this just isn't for me. I really want to play music. So
What were you in?
I was in for teaching.
Okay.
Yeah. So anyway, I thought I really need to start playing guitar more and more, and my writing just went up. Like I had maybe 3 songs before that were performable anyway. And then all of a sudden I just had this boatload of like 30 or 50 songs, and I thought, I was watching the show one day and I saw some people from Prince Albert actually, and I thought, hey, yeah, maybe I should get in contact with them. And so that's...
Put in a good word, you jumped the line. So what's the music scene like in PA? You said there was another artist or band from PA on Strip Down. Excuse me if they start blending together. It's the 81st episode of Strip Down tonight, so we've had some bands come through here.
Well, it's growing, I think.
Yep.
It's always been a major country-dominated scene. It's just country artist.
That?
I mean, I have no beef with country. I like a lot of it, but it just occupies the entire niche.
Okay.
But it's growing. There's getting to be more artists that are doing rootsy stuff and blues and everything. And there's getting to be more outlets for it, too. So it's growing.
You've been busking.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah.
Was that here, PA?
PA.
PA?
If it gets +5, I'm out.
Really?
Yep.
With the Western and the roots scene?
Yeah.
Yeah? A tough go?
It's okay. It's swing or miss. Some days $5 for 4 hours out there. Other days it's $30 an hour for 4 hours. So hit or miss.
Awesome. What are some of the good places to play in PA?
Downtown.
Yeah.
And I suppose in front of the liquor board store, but you can get in trouble for that.
Awesome. We have so much to talk about tonight. I'm very excited. There's an ensemble as well.
Yes.
Okay, well, we'll touch on all that. We'll touch on the CD, what's going on in PA, how often you come to Saskatoon, all that. We've got an hour. So again, the first song you played tonight was
Best Foot.
Best Foot. What's up next? Song number 2.
I'm not entirely sure.
Oh, you didn't bring a list or anything. That's awesome.
I'm going to take a break from difficult stuff, and I'm going to play something easy, actually.
All right.
I promise it'll be the only easy one, though.
Okay. What was the first song about?
Best Foot, it's really just about, I don't know. I don't entirely know lots of the time, but I would probably, if I were to guess, say just taking your best foot and throwing it down.
You'd be the
you
best
just need
person to guess.
Push on forward.
All right.
Always just keep going.
Cue this song up. What do we have next?
Tired Eyes.
And Tired Eyes?
The only love song I've ever written.
Really?
Really.
Why is that? Just don't feel like writing
I'm
about
just
love?
not a love song kind of guy. Like I can listen to them, but it's just not
Interesting.
my deal. Yeah.
Isn't that like 90% of the acoustic thing with love songs?
I know, and
You're breaking it.
I
Good
know.
for you. All right. I'm excited to hear it. Take it
all
away.
right. Thank you.
As I look to the ways, the least I could do, skip my base when you give your best to me. Oh, do I really pass the days to be so blessed upon your side, babe? Oh, this young fool, he loves you and thinks you love me. Oh, this young fool would rather be locked to you than not alone and free. Oh, when you look into silence, today I am surprised that you can see me. And when you look up on the dying face, see my rise plus from grace. Oh, still won't take your leave, take your leave. Oh, patience and now compassion gone, been the antagonist for too long. I know what you see in me. Oh, falling so far, come so lost and held in the wind at such a cost. Top of the house, I take my seat, and I had not read what I sold. To this, I'm so sure I have so much more than I deserve. And you cross the great divide to see the good have inside. It was carved out much to learn. Oh, when you look into his tired eyes, today I am surprised that you can see me. And when you look upon the tired face, see my rise plus from grace. Oh, it still won't take your leave. Oh, when you look into his tired into these tired eyes. To the day I am surprised at what you can see in me. And when you look upon my tired face, see my rise and pause from grace. Oh, you still won't take your leave. Oh, when you look into these tired eyes, to the day I am surprised at what you can see in me. And when you look upon my tired face, see my rise and pause from grace. Oh, you still won't take your leave. Oh, when I look into those tired eyes, beauty with is hard to find, 'cause I see so much good in you. And when I look upon the tired face, see your eyes and pulse from grace, I realize what I had to lose, losing you. Oh, losing you.
You're watching Strip Down. We're spending 60 minutes with Prince Albert's own Matt Remenda. How are you doing so far?
Very well.
2 songs in. We're gearing up for our first commercial break, but the worst's over. We come back, and we are going to really get to know you, sir. We're going to talk about the ensemble, the upcoming disc, your roots growing up, everything. We're going to get to know Matt Remenda coming up right after this.
Don't go anywhere. More Strip Down after the break.
Mother's Music provides a wide range of instruments. 617 8th Street East, Saskatoon. Operating for 17 years with music lessons, equipment sales, and rentals. Mother's Music, www.mothersmusic.com. Ultimo Uramoda Men's Clothing Store. Denim, footwear, leather jackets, sportswear. 204 3rd Avenue South, Saskatoon. Call 664-6640.
You're watching Strip Down. Before we get back to this week's guest, ladies and gentlemen, Jordan Bizdell is back.
Hey.
After a 2-month absence, our resident actor is back on crew. How's it going, buddy?
It's going pretty good.
Did you miss the show?
Oh, God.
While you were out there
every
in
night.
acting land?
Yes, I did. Every Wednesday, I was just aching to go back and strip down.
I don't even know if you're mocking or not. So you wrapped up 3rd year drama at
Yes.
the U of S?
Yes.
Fantastic production.
Oh,
really quickly, what
thank
was the
you.
last? Oh yeah, sure, we'll shake.
All right, shake.
I had the privilege of seeing the final production of the season last Friday night. What was it called again?
Peer Gent.
All right, we're gonna roll some footage of it as we talk. But looking back, year 3, how was it?
It was, oh my God, it was pretty heavy. Like a lot of people, when you say you're in acting and university, people like just like push it off, but you have no idea. It all takes a lot of work, but in the end it pays off.
Well,
It's
this production
definitely
we're looking
worth
at
it.
right now, 3.5 hours it ran.
Oh my
And you did that how many nights in a row?
Well, 10 official performances, but with rehearsal and whatnot, it was quite a bit more.
Awesome. Well, glad to have you back, buddy.
Yes, happy to be
Jordan
back.
Bizdell back. All right, let's go back over and talk to our guest, Matt Remenda, all the way from Prince Albert. Picked a good day to drive down, my friend.
Yeah,
It was beautiful out.
true that.
So, born and raised in PA?
Oh yeah.
Yeah?
Oh yeah.
Thoughts on that? Has it been good?
It's been good. It's
Yeah?
given me a lot of good years. Oh yeah.
Saskatoon always has that, like, we've got the rivalry with Regina, but, you know, I know some people who love PA and some people who are like, oh, drive right through it. So, having the opportunity to gig here and gig there, someone who's grown up, say something good about Prince Albert.
Lots of trees.
Lots of trees. Well,
Lots of
yeah.
trees.
And you're so close to the lakes.
Well, that's true.
May Long, you may have an opportunity to play at one of the lakes up there.
Here's hoping.
Okay.
Here's hoping.
And that would be Christopher?
Christopher, yeah.
Okay, what's going on there?
Well, the hotel, like, obviously it's crazy busy, and I'm still in contact with them, and we're still,
Yeah.
it's all up in the air, but
That's
I'm-
kind of good.
Yeah.
Because you haven't been doing this for too long.
Yeah,
have
a
you?
couple months now.
What? No, it's got to be more than that.
Well, I seriously, like, actually trying to make a career out of it for a couple of months now.
Well, let's start telling the story. Weaving music in and out, of course. We won't, because I'm sure it'll take
All right,
more than
okay,
a couple
okay,
minutes.
okay.
So we'll start at the beginning. When did you get
Hey.
interested in music? When were you like, hey, this is what I want to do?
Well, I got a guitar when I was probably still in elementary school, but
Okay.
I never played the thing ever. Like, not at all. I can't count those years justifiably. So, grade 10 finally rolled around.
Yeah,
and,
where all of a sudden it's like the coolest thing in the
Yeah,
world to play
exactly.
guitar. Yeah.
And like I had all these friends that were really into music, and I saw them all perform one day, and I thought I have to be able to do that. So I slung my guitar on my back and started taking it to school every day, and just picked up tips where I could. And
Sometimes just wearing the guitar on your back is enough to skyrocket
Yeah.
your popularity.
that's true.
So out of high school, decided to go for a teaching degree.
Yeah, it was fuzzy. It was almost like
Kind of had to do something.
yeah,
Okay. So why teaching? Just
because it was
process of
there.
elimination.
I could still go to school in Prince Albert, and
Oh,
I
okay.
still kind of had it in the back of my mind. And it was a great school and everything, and it was a great program. But I had it in the back of my mind that I wanted to do this, but I never really had the follow through or the
Yeah.
serious idea that I was going to play music. So it was kind of like, well, should I go to the big city and go to school, or should I stay at home and still play my guitar all night and then show up to school tired the next day? So I went with the latter, of course.
Fair enough. How did that decision go over?
Very well. I
Really?
cherished my time in school. I did enjoy it, but
The friends and family though, saying you're dropping out of school to be
Oh.
a musician. How was that response initially?
they've all been very, very supportive.
Well,
It's
you're a
been
lucky man,
really
then.
good. Oh, I know.
You're a very, very lucky man. I know a lot of people that would not have flown. They would have been
oh.
like, you get that degree, and after that, you pursue your music.
That's how it was for a long time, but it was kind of like just wearing them down and saying, you know what?
Attaboy. All right, like I said, I don't want to do too much talking in one space because it is a music show. So let's get to song number 3. What is this?
Woodland.
Woodland. I believe I saw this clip on YouTube. YouTube. What did I? Yeah. Lots of hits. It's impressive. Like you just kind of put it on the tripod and
Yeah,
That's kinda-
well, not even. It was a digital camera. Awful thing.
really
Yeah.
just set her up.
I thought I
it's
needed
good to get out
something
there
though.
though. Like
Yeah.
you know, a lot of times I don't even have that. So when you sent me that link, I was like, okay, Matt Remenda, awesome. I want to have this guy on the show. Between that and quote huge fan of the show, it was like bam, 2 weeks in, you're on the show. Take it away, song number 3.
All right.
Thanks.
Can
Wow. See, you see that on YouTube, even all pixely and in terrible quality, and that's someone you want on a show like this. That was unbelievable. It's very rarely when the musician is playing that I'm not running around putting out fires behind the scenes off camera. I was standing in awe for that entire 5 minutes with my jaw open watching that. Like, how do you gauge practice on something like that? Like, you played that flawlessly.
I don't know about that.
How do you, like, how much time and dedication goes into pulling something like that off?
Not as much as you'd think.
It's being humble.
No, that's not one of the harder things that I do. I don't know. I can't tell you. That came a lot easier than a lot of the other stuff.
Okay, let's switch gears. Let's talk about, you were in a band, then you went solo, only to form another band.
Yeah.
That's accurate?
Yeah.
Okay, I got that part right. So you drop out of school, you started a band, that was your first band? Or was that before? Give me a timeline.
Well, I played in
here.
a bunch of high school kind of groups.
Yeah.
None really made a go of it, but there was one group, Antioch, which was a metal band through and through.
Okay.
And it was kind of like my...
You in a metal band, eh?
Yeah, believe it or not. I was definitely a mismatched member. But,
Fair enough.
But
So,
no, yeah.
okay, you're playing in a metal band, you broke away from that to go solo,
Yeah.
and things just didn't really go quite as quick as you wanted, or...
Well, like I've always, like, I've been more of a hippie than a metalhead.
Fair enough.
Yeah, but like I wanted to play roots and blues and jazz and lots of that kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So I went solo and I started performing. Plus, it was a lot easier. We didn't necessarily need a sound guy. I could just show up at a coffee house with my acoustic and just play.
Mm-hmm.
And then as the songs started rolling, once I left school, I started to think, well, lots of this needs backup. Like, I do a lot of the instrumental stuff, which I think is okay without a band, but lots of the other songs I think just need something. So I formed the ensemble, and that's who we are.
What did you take away from your metal band?
Definitely the guitar practice regiment. Like, I mean, there's lots of other...
What did you play in the metal band? The metal band.
Do you mean instrument?
Yeah.
Or, yeah, guitar.
What else would you play in the metal band? You're like...
Guitar.
Guitar?
Guitar through and through. But
Yeah.
I wasn't writing much in it. I was just playing the solos, too, pretty well.
I cannot picture you in a metal band.
It's true.
Yeah, did you dress up and everything? Or?
Yeah, oh yeah, leather. No.
No?
No.
Okay. So the ensemble, I want to give a shout out to the other two guys.
All right. Well, James Banman, the best bass. Well, I shouldn't say that. There's a lot of really good bassists. The best bassist I've had in this band.
This band?
Yeah. And Jeremy Wortman, the best drummer I've had in this band.
So were those guys friends from high school?
The one, well, yes, they've been friends for a really long time. With
Okay.
me. And I've always known that they played instruments. And the one guy, the bassist, like his dad's a music teacher. He's very musically inclined. He can play whatever I throw his way. He holds that he's a hack, but he's better than I am, and he's really good.
Okay.
So I just said, hey, you want to join a band? Come jam this weekend, and so it happened.
And how many months ago was that?
That was actually 2 weeks ago.
So you've been a band and ensemble for like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
All right. 14 days in.
Yeah,
How are things looking?
Good. We played our first show actually like a couple days into it.
But I guess
It went
if
surprisingly well.
you're musical, you're musical, right? Sounds like those guys come from a pretty good pedigree.
Yeah.
So feedback so far from the one gig you did, people were liking it?
Well, I mean, like I don't know. I think that this is music that holds better at festivals, and I don't want to necessarily say stadiums, but it's not bar background music, which is where we played.
Yeah.
Like, it's like you go to PA and you hear lots of the country things in the background. You hear danceable stuff, and this isn't all
So much danceable.
Yeah.
Yeah. So are you gonna, do you do covers then, or because you kind of got to go from A to B, right? Like you gotta play enough bars to build your way up, I assume.
Yeah.
So what's the next step for
Well,
you guys? You're just gonna keep hammering it out? Are you gonna do a cover of Dixie Chicks' Earl every once in
Yeah.
a while just to get people dancing? or-
Well, yes and no.
Okay.
Not necessarily Dixie Chicks as Earl, but yeah, we're definitely planning on getting the covers out and maybe get a session band gig somewhere. I don't know where yet, but
All right. Well, let's get to another song. Song number 4.
all right.
'Cause I want to talk CD after that and the writing and recording. So first things first. Song number 4. What do we have?
Don't Bother Me.
Don't Bother Me.
Yes.
Take it away.
celebrate everything you are. Respect for any diversity, but think while they man, you follow me. Between you now, we're not that far apart. Yesterday is but a thing in the past, and tomorrow is only as good as it lasts. So see the world, take away that blue. I expect men need to understand he's have your choice in someone's hands, not us to make the change, man, then who? I live respect for community and lend a hand to those in need. One grand national society, and that kind of world don't bother me. Arm in arm and hand in hand, under one banner we could stand. Stop trying to be some, just try to be man. That kind of world don't bother me. I go sad and sad don't grow old. The hole in the sky doesn't come with a no. Still jump ship now as it's going down. If you stay on ship, you won't stay alone. Too afraid to step out of your comfort zone. Don't drag it in, man, anything around. One single fact I guarantee, we're all one grand national society. Love one banner, you know we could stand. Only reason I ask, cause respect to receive, yeah, I'm just not serious in humanity. Sticking with you know that's my plan. Have little respect for community, yeah, lend a hand to those in need. One grand national society, yeah, and that kind of world don't bother me. Arm in arm and hand in hand, under one banner we could stand. Stop trying to be some, just try to be man. That kind of world don't bother me. Have little respect for community, yeah, lend a hand to those in need. One grand national society, yeah, and that kind of world don't bother me. Arm and hand in hand, under one banner we could stand. Stop trying to be some, just try to be man. That kind of world don't bother me. That kind of world don't bother me. That kind of world don't bother me. You don't got better love you anyway. After all, we all live on the same sun and originate from where life begun. All feel sorrow, pain, anger, love. Have respect for community and socialism, not necessarily what I mean, but I'm trying to find a little bit of balance in between. Raise your hands if you know what I mean. Stand up and shout if you agree. And if you don't, well, then don't be bothering me. Have a little respect for community, yeah, lend a hand to those in need. One grand national society, and that kind of world don't bother me. Arm and hand in hand, under one banner we could stand. Stop trying to be some, just try to be man. That kind of world don't bother me. Have a little respect for community, yeah, lend a hand to those in need. One grand national society, and that kind of world don't bother me. Arm and hand in hand, under one banner we could stand. Stop trying to be some strawberry man. That kind of world don't bother me. That kind of world don't bother me. That kind of world don't bother me. That kind of world don't bother me.
You're watching Strip Down with Matt Remenda. Another fantastic song, sir. You just wail on that guitar. It's awesome to sit back and watch. We're going overtime here. We're already past the 30-minute mark. So we got to take our second. Quit being so interesting to talk to. We got to take our second commercial break. We got lots more Strip Down coming up right after this.
More Strip Down after this. Wow, that was a big echo.
Escape sports gear and equipment for longboarding, freeline skating, kiteboarding, unicycling, extra cycling, dirt surfing, and mountain boarding. For more information on sales and rentals, www.escapesports.ca. Ladies and gentlemen, Matt Remenda.
trying to within my case. Believe me, I think far more than I should, but I do so much less than I could. You can know how to deal, and you can understand how I feel. Oh, see how it fits. Master plan, you the high. I will walk on the low where you live. I can't ever go. How can I follow someone who don't know to ask? How can I trust somebody who will wear so many masks? Sure get the what's these other know life is so unfair. Never giving justice, it's so big and even when such Sundays was, even when you are unheard of began, even when such Sundays was, so began, yeah. Oh, so sweet, to say the least. Not how it's not to solve a situation. Past beliefs, guarantees, offset by feelings of obligation. So throw stones, bricks and bones, leaving a trail of desolation. Shed some light, stand and fight. No two wrongs will make it right. How can I follow someone who don't know to ask? How can I trust somebody who will wear so many masks? Should get the what's these other know life is so unfair. Never giving justice, it's so big and even when such Sundays was, even when you are unheard of began, even when such Sundays was, so began. How can I follow someone who don't know to ask? And how can I trust somebody who will wear so many masks? How do you think we should get what's deserved? Now life is so unfair. Never giving just deserts, so began. Even when such Sundays was, even when you are unheard of big 'cause you won't be unheard or realize, 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 realize.
Matt Remenda knocking another one out of the ballpark. I could just watch you play guitar for hours on end. The thing I don't usually tell the guests, because I feel it might make them nervous, is that, you know, 50-70% of the crew here behind the camera are also musicians. And it was fun watching them, watching you play. It's all kind of the same expression. People are in awe of your guitar abilities, my friend. So was that hard? You kind of stonewalled me last time when you went crazy and your hands were smoking, and you were like, no, that's not tough. So is that where the hard comes from?
No, I wouldn't say so. It was the first 2 months of playing guitar that were
Are you
rough.
just that talented?
No,
Matt?
not even close.
Okay, let's talk about Shades of Grey, upcoming album.
Oh, no.
No.
Upcoming, well, okay. That was the song that really started it all.
Oh, okay.
It's because that was the first one that I wrote that's going to appear on the upcoming album.
Oh, that's the only one you're taking from your solo.
No.
Kind of,
Well,
okay.
yes and no. It's kind of hard to explain.
Okay,
But
we'll do
all
our best.
these other songs came after that one.
All right.
That was the one that I wrote basically last year, and I kind of decided, kind of in the back of my head, I want to start doing this. I wrote it for a youth talent competition, and it went over well. It didn't get me the free trip and the grand prize and whatnot, but like the first time I played it, I had no idea what I was doing. I basically had no song. I just had a lick, and I was making up words as I was going. And then they gave me the phone call and said, yeah, you're in. And I was surprised. And so I kind of went through this journey of just perfecting it and perfecting it, playing it and playing it and playing it. And that's really what started the career out of music, was that song. But anyway, I'm probably off tangent of what you're getting at.
It made perfect sense. So follow-up music. I mean, when can people expect an album if you guys are currently going just hardcore and trying to get your name out there?
Well, we're shooting for next year.
Okay.
I don't know, I'm big into independent stuff. So we are trying to do it independent, absolutely. And
I also read you're trying to recruit more members?
Yeah. I kind of have the idea of, ensemble isn't just the name. We would like to have fill this room up kind of deal.
Well, it's not hard to fill this room up, but fill a room up is what you're saying?
Yes.
Okay, so yeah, so the website up there, that's how people can get a hold of you guys if they like what they see. And what are you looking for?
Sax, trombone, everything.
Yeah.
If you play an instrument, then chances are I want you in the band.
All right. Well, again, we're burning through time, so let's get to another song, because again, I just want to stand back and watch you play guitar some more.
Well,
all right.
I'll actually do Shades of Grey then.
Sounds good.
Not my favorite, but
not your favorite, but it's served you well.
Yes, it's served
all
me
right,
well.
Shades of Grey.
Justice I can give. Oh, in my mind I know it'll catch up someday. Oh, black and white, nobody sees these shades of gray. Oh, so then you have to decide from where you stand, no ways on your side. Under attack by the souls of silver woods, losing track of the larger picture. If I could find a table and shine.
All right, Matt Remenda in the Shaw TV studio tonight. When I said we were running out of time, I wasn't lying. Episode 81, ladies and gentlemen, 81st episode of Strip Down. First time ever, we're just dropping the last commercial break. First time that's ever happened. We've gone long talking, your songs are long, it's been a great episode, it's been visual, everyone's doing a heck of a job. So you know what? We're just gonna not do the final. We're not gonna do break 3, so let's just play on through. Let's talk about what we've learned so far. Matt Remenda, born and raised in Prince Albert. Don't look for him to be teaching your kids anytime soon, because you went to school, dropped out, focused on the music. You were in a rock band or a metal band. You went solo, putting together a new band, the Matt Remenda Ensemble.
Yes.
It's only 3 of you now. You want to build more. You want more people to join. So how can people get a hold of you if they like what they're hearing?
MySpace, I suppose. I mean, there's nothing really up there right now, but there's a couple videos and
yeah, you're on YouTube
drop a
as well,
message.
doing what you do, which apparently isn't hard. Gave me a nosebleed. I couldn't do it. You talked right off the bat about how you called yourself a hippie, but then you turned around and you said that you don't write songs about love. So the vibe of the ensemble, I mean, what can people looking to join your ensemble expect? How do how do the 3 of you relate? What kind of band vibe will they get if they join?
No, well, all right. We don't write like love songs like, you know, boy meets girl kind of deal.
Okay.
Like, I really like, I don't know, kind of political, but not very political. I like to write about, you know, I love the world and all of that kind of stuff. So yes, there are love songs in a way, but not boy meets girl kind of classic deal. Like, I don't know. Lots of anti-racism in most of the songs and that kind of thing.
Not a bad thing.
Yeah.
All right.
So, yeah.
I really, it's mind-blowing how much we're out of time. That's never happened in Strip Down before. Usually I can monitor and gauge, but I was just busy watching you play and time got away on me. So final thoughts? Any final message? Anything I didn't ask you? Anything you want to get out there?
No, I'd just say wait for our single coming out sometime this summer and album hopefully next year.
It has been a pleasure. Before you play us out here, I'll thank the cast and the crew, our sponsors, Ultimo Yuramoto, Mother's Music, and of course, Escape Sports. We too have a MySpace. It's myspace.com/stripdownsask. We post pictures on a semi-regular basis of each episode. There's a little bit of video up there too, and sometimes some updates. It's been a lot of fun tonight, Matt. I feel like this episode just got away, but are you ready to play us out of here?
Oh, yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, for the last time tonight, Matt Remenda, thank you very much. It's been a pleasure. Watch this guy. Lots of close-ups. Watch this guy play.